I'm Dolores Price, Chair of the Tyler Hispanic Business Alliance and representative for the Northeast Texas Public Health District. Today I have Representative Bob Westbrook from the Texas Restaurant Association and also City of Tyler Councilman. First of all, sir, thank you for being here, for taking the time to join us today.
Oh, my pleasure. It's very important that we make sure that we get the right information out to our restaurant.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I gave you a call and we kind of spoke a little bit yesterday about relaying information to our food establishments. We're getting calls. Everybody's concerned about what's going on. Can you tell us a little bit more of what the executive order means for our food establishments?
The executive order really means two things. There were two things in the executive order that directly impact how we conduct our business. Number one, unfortunately, the dining rooms are closed. The second thing is to respect the social distancing requirement in the order, and that's have a 6 foot distance as we are here, standing here today. And then the third is no larger groups than 10 at a time. And so that means that restaurants that are actually serving curbside, serving at the counter to go, are having delivery services come in and out of their establishments, that staff plus the customers or any delivery people can't total more than 10 in any one establishment. Now there are those that will put more people on the outside to handle their drive-through windows, and that's okay because they automatically socially distance themselves based on the separation of the vehicles themselves. But inside four walls, whether you're Texas Roadhouse or whether you're a Dairy Queen, the total max is 10 people.
So to make sure that we understand, that means 10 people including food employees or food handlers, correct?
That's it. That's total of food employees, prep, sales, hospitality, and then total number of guests that come into the establishment to pick their food can total no more than 10. If you have more than 10, you must ask someone to wait in their car until their order is ready if they place the order there at the store.
Kind of going on that, if I want to go in a food establishment, I want to go to a restaurant and place an order, can I go into the restaurant, place my order, and wait for my order to be ready-made inside the establishment, or would you encourage us to go outside and wait outside?
You may not wait inside for your order to be prepared. What you may do is place your order inside, go ahead and pay for your order, and then you must wait outside or in your vehicle. And then the staff from the restaurant itself will deliver that out to your car.
Okay, so just to recap this, 10 people inside the food establishment, social distance, 6 feet apart, and that includes employees and guests that are ordering or picking up their food. Now you can have more guests if they're willing to wait outside for their orders. Is that correct?
That is correct, but those groups waiting for their orders cannot total more than 10 in a specific group. Otherwise, they'll have to wait in their vehicles also for their turn to come order their food.
So, Mr. Westbrook, we have talked a little bit about the Restaurant Association and having the different waiving the memberships, I guess, for this duration or 30-day duration. Hopefully we can inform more of what's happening on that side. Can you tell us a little bit of what it is that the Restaurant Association is doing to provide information for food establishments that might not be members?
Sure. For the first time in 100 years, since the beginning of the Texas Restaurant Association, they've waived all membership fees to allow non-members to also have access to the website, which is txrestaurant.org, or to download and have access to all of the information that a member would have on the app. And you can go to the App Store and download the Texas Restaurant Association app and be able to set up your own login and password and be able to have access to all of the information. And on both the website and on the app is critical information. You get critical updates on best practices to handle the COVID-19 virus. You also get valuable webinars. If you are a full-service restaurant and have never had carry-out service before, now this webinar will show you how to do that. And plus two, you'll get valuable advocacy victories that will support your restaurant with regard to tax relief and employment relief and workman's comp and other issues that affect our business.
Anything else that you would like to inform our food establishment regarding what's going on with COVID-19 or any other suggestions that you might have as the president of the Restaurant Association?
Well, you're going to see numbers go up. The number of infected people go up because the numbers of tests that we're performing now are increasing also too. Everyone needs to be alarmed. Regardless of your age, there should not be an S on your chest because everyone is vulnerable for this virus. Everyone can be a victim, so you must do the social distancing, no more than 10 in a group, and just use good hygiene. Wash your hands. You know, it's a customer's responsibility also too to wash your hands. If you haven't done it before you walk into an establishment, do it immediately when you get into the establishment, and then do it immediately when you get home. So your hand washing is equally as important as it is in the restaurant. There are a couple of other resources too that you'll get by accessing the Texas Restaurant Association app and the website. You'll get an active blog, and some of the things that have been discussed on the blog in the last 24 hours have been that a driver must be 21 to deliver alcoholic beverages. And plus two, don't forget, you have to have hired non-owned auto insurance to cover that delivery. Information too about contact your bank. Many banks are waiving fees. They're waiving or allowing you to pay interest only on your notes or even defer your note payments. Reach out to your landlord for deferred rent. So these are just a few examples of what is being discussed and ideas that can give restaurateurs to help survive this crisis time. Some victories that the Texas Restaurant Association, you may say, why should I worry about the Texas Restaurant Association? Well, they're strength in numbers and they do things that we don't have the time to do. Like working with the governor's office, we just got approval of emergency small business disaster loans through the SBA. You can get the link on that website, txrestaurant.org. Approval of alcohol delivery with a food order. All tax payment relief. We're working currently on sales tax payment relief, payroll tax payment relief, and of course franchise tax payment relief. Plus also too, workman's comp providers such as Texas Mutual have advised that if you have an employee get sick while they were working on the job, you may have a workman's comp claim there also too. Now at the Fed level, tax day's been moved from April 15th to July 15th. And with regard to your employees filing for unemployment, we're getting approval through Congress and through the state legislature to not have your account charged back for those unemployment claims. So this and much, much more is on the txrestaurant.org site and also on the Texas Restaurant Association app. So download it for free, access it to help get us all through this crisis with the best information that's available.
Well, Mr. Westbrook, we really truly appreciate your help and everything that you're doing for to help our restaurant businesses, and also what you're doing for the city of Tyler as a city councilman. Any advice that you have other than we understand 6 feet apart from each other, wash your hands, anything else that you would like to address to our viewers?
That's it.
That's it? Okay, guys.
Thank
Well,
you.
Visit our Texas Restaurant Association website. There's a lot of information that can benefit you in this time of crisis. And remember, we are on this together. Tyler Hispanic Business Alliance will post some of those links on our site. So if you choose to follow us directly there, please do so. Thank you very much. I'm Dolores Price, Chair for the Tyler HBA and Representative for Net Health with Bob Westbrook, City of Tyler Councilman and Texas Restaurant Association President. Thank you.
Thank you.